All right, good morning, Lindorians. It is Thursday, October 11th. It is currently 7:05. If you guys can see that. I am going to Ottawa, Canada for 5 days for a family event, a family wedding. So it'll be mine and my parents' first time going to Canada. We're excited. Our flight leaves at 10:20 and we're leaving in a couple of minutes to go to the airport, and I will take you guys along, obviously. That's why I'm telling you all this stuff. And so I'll keep you guys updated and stay tuned. I also forgot to mention that we will be hitting the ground running when we get there. So we're getting there around 4:31. So we have to go check into the hotel, drop off our bags, and then my cousin who's getting married is having a cookout at her house. And I believe all my other family would have been in Canada since like 1 o'clock. So we're gonna be like one of the few people late, or maybe the only ones. I don't know. But I'm really excited to see my cousin. We were really close growing up. I'm so excited that she found somebody that's like her person. And yeah, I'm just happy for her. So I can't wait to see everyone. Lindor clan getting back together. We go international, we out here. All right, let me stop. Huh? Oh, I know it's cracked, but I'm keeping it. Oh, that's the old one. Oh. Okay, so we made it past TSA, and I had pre-check. I was special. My parents had to go through a regular one. There's like nobody here. So it was quick, and it's like 8:30, and we start boarding at 9:40. So we're gonna go on the flight, and we have a layover for 2 hours, and then we're gonna be in Ottawa. So that's an update. There's a lot of people now, and that's our plane over there. We're not boarding until 9:40, and it's 9:15 right now. So we got a couple more minutes. Can't wait. We touched down in New Jersey. We were delayed by 11 minutes. Our flight from New Jersey to Ottawa was delayed an hour. So now we're leaving New Jersey to Ottawa at 4. It's great. Keep you guys updated. Look, it's the first one. You see it?
Because he was on the phone.
We are still in New Jersey. Our flight is at 6:50, and we're getting there like 7:41, I think. I hate waiting at airports. I don't like layovers. We have been here since 5. Not 5. This is a 5-hour layover, and it was only supposed to be 2. Because there's thunderstorms on the East Coast, so they can't fly the planes. We're off to a great start for this weekend. Almost there. It's 5:13 right now. We're almost there. So we're almost there. It's 6:33. We're supposed to be boarding. I don't know when. But the flight leaves at 6:50. I'm getting there at 7:52. I don't know. But we're almost there. Almost there. Long stretch. Just a couple more minutes. Good morning, Lindorians. It is currently 4:13, and you're probably wondering where I am. I am not in Ottawa. I am in Syracuse, New York, and here's why. So our flight going from West Palm to New York, New Jersey was like a couple minutes late, but it was on time. There was a couple of turbulence on the flight, fine, I'm not used to that, but I got to my destination. We get to New York, and then our flight gets delayed. We were gonna leave at like 3 and get to Ottawa at 4:31, like I've been saying previously, and that didn't happen. So we ended up pushing to 6, and so 6:50 comes in. Our plane comes. It's a little bit, kind of scary. I'm like, we're already late, and I was kind of hoping we would be there by now. So we're getting on the plane, and we're waiting to take off because it's raining in New Jersey. And so we take off, and then we go all the way to Ottawa. We're going in circles for 10 minutes, and the pilot is like, oh, we can't land because the weather is diminishing. So he was like, oh, we're gonna keep going around in circles until see if the weather improves. And I'm like, bro, for real? And it's like 7:40 at this time. And so then the pilot was like, if the weather doesn't get better, we're gonna have to go to Syracuse, New York. And I'm like, why no? So then he did another dip, because like the plane dips, so that's how I knew he was going in a circle. And I was like, oh man. And I'm like, please don't let us go to Syracuse, because I would cry, like I would actually lose my crap. And he goes in a dip, and then the pilot goes on the overhead, and he's like, sorry folks, but we have to go to Syracuse because the weather is not clearing up in Ottawa. Like, we were literally right above the airport. We were there, and we had to go all the way back to the States, and I was so pissed. I had a mental breakdown for like 5 minutes. My mom was like patting me, so I was bawling, bro, for 5 minutes, because I just want to see my cousin. And it's been a stressful day because like this flight was already late, and now it's delayed more. We get to Syracuse, and we're sitting in the runway for 15 minutes. I'm not kidding you. And at this time, it's like already 9. So then the pilot comes on. He's like, oh, okay, so we're waiting to see if we can get a gate and an agent, because you have to wait for like them to bring like that ramp thing to your plane. And he was like, okay, so it looks like we might end up going to Ottawa anyway. And then 10 minutes pass, and he's like, okay, sorry folks, again, it looks like we can't go to Ottawa. And there are like 5 other planes that try to go to Canada too, and they can't go because the weather is so bad, apparently. I didn't know what was going on. So he was like, okay, we're gonna have to get you guys off and get you in a hotel in Syracuse. I'm like, no. And so we get off the plane, and we my dad stands, like, we're all like freaking out. I'm like, should we rent a car, take a train, take a bus? Can't take an Uber because you can't cross the border. Like, it was so annoying. I was like searching it up, looking for prices and everything, and I couldn't find anything. And so basically what ended up happening is my dad had to wait in this line for us to get our luggage from the freaking flight. Like, we literally wasted so much fuel. Anyways, from the flight, and they had to change our flight. So now we're leaving at 7 today, later on today, to get on a flight to Ottawa. Hopefully, the lady who was helping us said it was going to be a direct flight. So here's to hoping we get on time, because we're already like a day late. Like, as I told you guys before, we're supposed to go to a cookout. I was so pissed, and my mom was like, why are you being... I'm like, because we wasted hundreds of... not even. We spent $1,000 on this trip, and that first half was probably like $100-something. And we missed the first day of checking into our hotel, so like, that money's gone to waste. But it's fine now. We're still in Syracuse. Oh, okay, so after we got like the hotel information and our luggage information, we walk to Terminal A, but where we need to go is Terminal B, which is on the opposite side of the Syracuse airport. So Terminal A is here, Terminal B is here, and my mom can barely walk, so we were walking back and forth, and I was wearing these wedges, and my feet were hurting so much. So we walked to Terminal B, and then I guess the hotel we were going to was Best Western, and then the van comes in, looks like it's about to leave, and me and my parents jump in the van. Next thing I hear some white lady in the back talking about some, oh, I had this van for my family. I'm like, excuse me, miss, well, you're gonna have to let us on because we trying to go. We've had a long, stressful day. We don't have time for this. Her like daughter-in-law and her son were like prissy the whole entire car ride, and then her daughter-in-law was like so obnoxious and da. So I was talking to my parents in Creole. You know, if you foreign, you speak to your parents in a different language. I was like, Mom, this lady said that the van was for her and her family. Mom was like, so, and my dad was like, so, like they're not gonna beat our butts, so you know. So yeah, that was my night. So I'll keep you guys up. So we got on a flight. It's, what time is it? It's 11:14, and I'll tell you guys what happened just before we boarded. But we're finally on a plane. Hopefully we can land. It looks clear. I checked the weather in Ottawa. It looks fine. So here's to hoping we get there safely, God willing. I'll keep you guys updated. I forgot to also mention that half of the people that are on our flight yesterday left. Like they either took a car, train, taxi, bus, another flight, like they left. So there's like probably 30 something people on this plane, but that's fine, you know, less people, quicker exiting. I don't have signal. Mama, we made it. We are in Ottawa. So we can't check into our hotel yet because check-in starts at 3. So we're waiting on my uncle to come get us. And my dad's trying to figure out how we're going to get up there because apparently that's where he needs to pick us up. But this airport is really nice. We have a currency converter over here. It's pretty empty. That would be more packed, but it's, yeah, kind of lit. So I'll give you guys an update later. So my parents are talking to my aunt and uncles outside, so I'm going to give you a little tour. This is the bathroom. Hello. This is spacious. Really liking it. Alright. We have a mirror here. Hello, dresser. We have a little kitchen area. Okay, you know, you feel what I'm saying? We have 2 queen beds. My parents are going to stay here. I'm going to stay here. We started unpacking. Over there is the view. You know, we have a little table over there. We have a little armoire and TV. So, yeah, that's basically the entire overview of the hotel. I can't show you the outside because we're going to be gone by the time you see this. We're like near all the government buildings. It's so nice. Really loving our hotel. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Ordering food was a mission. It was a mission. Ordering food in another country is a mission. Okay, so first of all, none of us have service here because our phone providers are like, no, you guys don't get to have service in Canada. You would have to unlock your phone, which is expensive. No, who's gonna do that? So because we don't have service, I can't use my phone number to use any of the delivery services like Uber Eats or any of those. So I just looked through the book that the hotel gave us for the food, and I had to order by phone. I had to order my dad something separately because he doesn't like Chinese food, and I had to get me and my mom Chinese food. I was stressed, to say the least. I am not familiar with this country. I don't know how to pronounce the name of the street that we're on. I just gotta start saying the hotel. That was a lot. Like, I was actually nervous. Like, I don't mind calling people, but like, my dad was like, you better order the food right now because your uncle is coming to get us, because we're going to church at like 5 or something. But it's only 2:52. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, anyways, so yeah, that's the thing. My mom went over to my aunt's room and hang out because, you know, that's what Haitians do. One thing I did learn on the car ride over here is that if you're Haitian and you live in Canada, learning French is imperative, period. Like, anyways, I'll call you guys. I'll update you guys when the food gets here because I'm super hungry. I haven't eaten anything since 4 a.m. and I had a pretty big breakfast, so as you guys. Oh, I didn't show you, but did I show you? I'm not sure if I showed you guys or not, but I was trying to have like a mukbang. So maybe when the Chinese food gets here, we'll have a little mukbang, you know, sit down and talk about stuff, you know? All right, catch you guys later. Okay, hey guys, we got the food. It came really quick. I had ordered at like 2:50 and it's like 3:16 right now. But my dad's food didn't come yet, so we're gonna wait. Ooh, they give us plates. I need to stop. Let me see if I can. Oh my god. Yes. We got some 1450s, which I will be eating all. We got napkins. We got some forks. And we got soy sauce. You eat soy sauce? Let me know. We got egg rolls, which I'm gonna eat by myself because I'm sorry, I'm hungry. What is that? I think that's like duck sauce. Oh my god, this thing's huge! I'm gonna set aside my mom's stuff. She over there talking up the storm with my aunt. It's this big. It's bigger than my head. My dad had walked in. Didn't want him to see me eating and talking. Look at this. This is so much. I'm not gonna eat all of it, but then we got egg roll. I don't know what to talk about. Like, what do people even say during mukbangs? This is so awkward. Yeah, it's my first time in Canada. So beautiful. Colors are very vibrant, orange, yellow, red. So I got scared because I heard and our door is kind of halfway open because my dad keeps propping it open so he doesn't have to use his hotel key. But it was a delivery guy with my dad's food, so I dropped it off next door because everyone is just chilling in my aunt and uncle's room. Let's see. This week is homecoming week, but like it doesn't feel the same because like when you're the oldest in the school, it's like kind of lame. But I'm kind of sad I wasn't home. I did wear my crown in public and I got so many stares and questions. But you know, God rep. Class of 2019, one of the best. Notice how I said one of the best, not the best. Nobody hit me up talking about some your class is not the best. No. We're all the best. Yes, you know, some of y'all classes suck at school spirit, and that's fine. It depends on what school you go to, what kind of what kind of vibe your students have, you know. I had tipped the guy $7 and my dad was like, that's too much. And I'm like, if I was working, I would want somebody to tip me more than they were supposed to. That commission is what gets you money. And he's married. He needs that money. More than we do. Even though we're a whole family, but so. Oh my gosh. Bro, I can't talk and eat at the same time because I'm so like hungry. So I'll get back to you guys when we're on the road going to church. You have games on your phone?
I don't have a phone.
Why?
Cause you want to see your hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Disgusting. Dis combien de température est là?
I don't know. I have no service.
Another one?
All the other Lindorians went inside the building to have a family meeting. No.
Hey,
You're gonna get yelled at.
keys from upstairs?
I don't think you should do that.
Okay. Do you know how to turn on the lights? What are you doing? What are you doing this to me? I did nothing to you.
Where are the rest of the kids? Oh, they're over there. I'm recording everyone, you know, for the memories. It's gonna go on YouTube too.
Come sit there.
I don't know the
Lean on me.
Go ahead, you sing.
I don't know the starting.
Okay. Wait, I know the guys. Wait, you gotta play. Set the tone. Go ahead.
Get to play that part. I don't know that part.
Alright, go ahead.
Better than Fortnite.
I didn't tell you guys why we were here. We're in the church where the wedding is gonna be. You wanna be in the vlog? That's my cousin. It's my cousin.
Instagram ASC_.
First of all, we're not plugging. That's what we're not about to do. Anyways, we're at the church where the wedding is gonna be, and we're having rehearsals. So you know, I finessed my way into this, and I'm gonna see how the wedding goes. You know, I'm excited. I saw my cousin, like, I ran up to her in the parking lot, and it was so fun because you know we haven't seen each other in like 6 years. It's been so long. She's like one of my favorite cousins. You know, as I'm surrounded by all of my cousins, you know they could jump me, but you know. So now we're waiting. We're doing practice. That's what we're doing. So I keep you guys updated.